Hi, I'm Joe Pizzo, and our guest today is Zulya Rajabova, founder and president of Silk Road Treasure Tours. She's a professional educator, experienced guide, and interpreter from Bukhara, Uzbekistan. Growing up in a city with 3,000 years of history, her playground included temples and monuments, ancient narrow laneways, and the adobe home of her ancestors. It was here that she first learned the word hello from passing travelers. She knew at a young age that she wanted to share her passion for her homeland and has dedicated herself to cross-cultural exchange ever since. She came to the United States in 2003 and is happily married to Lonnie Moss. They presently reside in a beautiful home in Chester, New Jersey. Since coming to the U.S., Zulya has been sharing with audiences the beautiful cultures and traditions of Central Asia and inspiring and helping travelers to visit her wonderful homeland. Zulya, welcome, and thank you for coming to share your wonderful stories with us today.
Thank you for having me, Joe. It is a great pleasure and delight for me to share stories about myself and the ancient cities of Central Asia.
Please tell us about your birthplace, Bukhara. It must be amazing to be a part of 3,000 years of history.
Of course, Joe, I'm very proud to have been born in a city with such a rich history. I learned about ancient civilizations by playing amongst the monuments and in the old laneways of the city, and I enjoy sharing the beauty, history, cultures of places like Bukhara, Samarkand, Tashkent with others. My home city, Bukhara, is a living museum.
Is Bukhara located in Uzbekistan?
Yes, Joe. Bukhara is located in southwestern part of Uzbekistan, and it was a center of the Great Silk Road during many centuries. As you may know, ancient trade route connected east and west with ancient China on the one side and Europe and Middle East on the other.
Fascinating. Zulya, tell us about the things that attract travelers to Uzbekistan and other Central Asian countries.
During many centuries, people of different cultures, religion, and countries met each other at the trading centers of Bukhara, Samarkand, Tashkent, Turkestan, Pinjakan, and not only exchanged goods, but also ideas, opinions, knowledge, languages, traditions, and customs. Joe, it is amazing that today travelers can still see these ancient trade centers, caravanserais, fortresses, built thousands years ago, and many are UNESCO heritage sites. Every traveler has an opportunity to travel through the living history, following in the footsteps of Marco Polo, Alexander the Great, and experience the warm hospitality of the people of Central Asia.
Zulya, I know that at various universities, schools, museums, and historical places that you've been speaking about the ancient heritage of the Great Silk Road. And you've shared many facts and stories about the fascinating people, the cultures, and the histories of Central Asia, and all its magnificent historical sites. But I'd like to leave ancient history for a moment, if we may, and move to the recent past. Would you kindly share your story about the way you learned your first English word?
Often on Sundays, my parents took us to the historical places and museums and to visit my aunt who lived right in the center of the old Bukhara city. My mother, my sisters, and I wore traditional Uzbekistan silk dresses, which my mother made. And Uzbekistan is very popular for such kind of fabric and embroidery. And we were often greeted by travelers who were enjoying the beautiful historical sites. And they always said hello, sometimes asking permissions to take our pictures.
I understand that Silk Road tours are becoming very popular tours among world travelers. Zulya, would you please tell us about your travel company, Silk Road Treasure Tours? What kind of services do you and your team of travel professionals provide for those who would like to visit your country for the trip of a lifetime?
Yes, Joe, Silk Road tours are becoming very popular among travelers who are looking for extraordinary cultural experience in a land filled with inspiring wonders. Looking at the pictures of the ancient temples and bazaars can be quite interesting, but actually walking through these ancient historical sites and feeling the gentle breezes, inspecting the intricate architecture. Joe, there's no better way to learn about the Silk Road than to experience it in person.
What makes Silk Road Treasure Tours such a special company that people should want to use your company?
Silk Road Treasure Tours specialize in travel to Central Asia and destinations all along the Silk Road routes. Central Asia proper consists of 5 countries: Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Turkmenistan, and Tajikistan. And travel to these destinations, Joe, is a rare experience. There is classical architecture, amazing history, colorful bazaars, exciting festivals, spectacular mountains. Along with my first-rate team, we provide expert first-hand advice and information on the sites and fascinating cultures our travelers encounter. Before the trip, we cover every aspect of their travel plans, choosing the right itinerary based on the specific needs, interests, and budget of the travelers, travel insurance, airfare options. We want our travelers to get the most out of their tours and bring back memories they will treasure forever.
Zulya, what types of tours do you offer, and which of those are the most popular ones?
We offer a variety of tours: cultural discovery tours, photography tours, museum tours, crafts, Jewish heritage, archaeological, academic, mountain trekking. But the most popular tours are cultural discovery tours and adventure tours. But all these trips are designed to blend exploration and relaxation, comfort and adventure.
Zulya, I just have to ask this question. Why is Silk Road Treasure Tours uniquely qualified to provide these travel services, and why should travelers choose your company to fill their travel needs?
Joe, I was born in Uzbekistan, which was a center of the Great Silk Road during many centuries. I grew up in Central Asia, and I have always been thrilled to show it off. And I have had a wealth of experience working with travelers from around the world, from all walks of life, for more than 15 years. I've even had a great pleasure working with Mrs. Hillary Clinton delegation, with Mrs. Lyudmila Putin's delegation, United Nations, World Bank, and with many, many organizations and amazing people when they came to Uzbekistan. Having now lived in the United States, I am uniquely aware of what American travelers want and how travel in Uzbekistan or any Central Asian countries can provide a lifetime of memories. I have roots in both worlds, East and West, and I feel that this is essential for smooth travels and fulfilling itineraries and making that once-in-a-lifetime trip dream come true.
Zulya, thank you so much for your time today. It's been my pleasure to speak with you about your company, Silk Road Treasure Tours, and all the services that you offer.
Thank you so much, Joe, for speaking with me. I would like to invite all the travelers to visit us on the web at www.silkroadtreasuretours to find out more information about our exotic tours to Central Asia. Our Silk Road caravans are waiting for you, dear travelers. Hoş gelipsiz.
Zulya, hoş gelipsiz. If you're looking for a travel experience of a lifetime to the Silk Road, an experience planned by caring, precise professionals who design your tour especially for you, then there's only one choice. Before you visit the Silk Road, be sure to visit Zulya and her excellent staff at Silk Road Treasure Tours. You'll have the trip of a lifetime. Thank you for being with us today. I'm Joe Pizzo.